Hello everyone, welcome to today's video lecture on financial statement analysis. This is an activity. As you know that I have already distributed various sectors for 10 teams. From each sector I have assigned 2 companies. The team leader responsibility is that to assign the work to their team members. The major roles and responsibilities in this activity based learning is uh, they have to collect the data, and after collecting of the data they have to use comparative statement analysis, common size statement analysis, and ratio analysis. After using of the formulas in the Excel sheet, the next member should write the interpretation, and finally that person should prepare the presentation. So basically in this lecture you are learning how to collect the data using the various sources. So first go through the Google. In that type moneycontrol.com. We have other source also available, but I suggest you the moneycontrol.com is the best platform to collect the data related to various companies. So once you open the moneycontrol.com website, there is a search option available. So according to your sector, so you have to collect the data for 2 companies. So here I am taking example of TCS. So simply type TCS, click on this TCS. So TCS Limited. So this is the capital market information. This is the secondary market information. The current share price of the TCS Limited is given. For our activity, this is not required. So simply go down. In that we have different options available. In that select financial option, select the financial option. In that basically we have 2 major areas are available here. One is consolidated, another one is standalone. So what is the basic difference between consolidated financial, standalone financial? So basically standalone means the company exclusive financial data. So this TCS Limited, TCS main business is software business. So whatever the revenues, whatever the profits are getting through this software business, so this data is can be acquired through standalone only. So consolidated means TCS is having various subsidiary companies and other businesses into different divisions. The subsidiary companies financial data, if you want to acquire the subsidiary, the entire ITC TCS Limited information, including their subsidiary companies or joint ventures or any other companies which is acquired by the TCS or can be gathered here from this source. So what I suggest you that we need only TCS Limited, because TCS comes under the software industry. So you can select the standalone only we need here. Here we have quarterly annual information, quarterly information and annual information. So I suggest you collect the data annually. Again, you can find income statement, balance sheet, cash flow and ready-made ratios also available here. So instead of finding this income statement, I suggest you here a detailed financial reports available here, balance sheet reports, profit and loss report, quarterly results, half yearly results, 9 months results, yearly results, like that. So select profit and loss option. You can, the moment when you select that option, so the separate window will be opened for that. So go down. Again, here we have standalone. Yeah, we have already selected standalone. This is a standalone information. From this window, you can also download the balance sheet. So profit and loss account. See, profit and loss account already selected it is. This is profit and loss account. So this is the information for 2022, from 2022 and previous year 2021. So we need the data for only 2 years, 21 and 22. So even if you want to collect the data for the next 10 years also can be available here. So but we need the data for 2 years only. So first we can copy this data. Simply you can copy this data using Ctrl C and open the Excel sheet here. So here you can simply use Ctrl V, where you can type here 2022, this is 2021, this is 2020, this is 2019, this is 2018. But we need only 2 years data. So select this data and all borders. This data is only highlighted, and you can remove this data because we don't need this information. Similarly, you can select this data and you can remove this information, unnecessary information. So only you can remove these cells. Simply so this is the 2 years data. After that you can drag down this cell. This is 2022, this is 2021 final data of TCS Limited. You can write here TCS income statement, merge. So TCS Limited income statement. Then you can also change the sheet name by clicking on rename. This is income statement, income statement. So likewise, go back to the moneycontrol.com here. This is over, and here you can select the balance sheet only. Go, and you can separate window will be opened here. So here this is the balance sheet of TCS Limited, standalone balance sheet. So you can simply select this data drag down, use Ctrl C and copy this data in the sheet 2, and you can give the name later here. This here you can drag down. This is, we need only 2022, this is 2021. So same, you can copy this, you can simply do like this and select this cell like this and remove this unnecessary data. You can do like that, and you can select this cell, simply can select cell and do like this. Two years data, you have to select it, and this is the unnecessary data we don't need, because we are not doing any kind of analysis, only we are doing only 2 years data, right? So drag down this cell, drag down this cell. So this is merge it. This is TCS limited balance sheet, and you can remove these unnecessary cells by clicking this option. Then here remove this entire row. So the data is collected here, and you can copy this data in the on your desktop, that is by TCS limited. So like that you can collect the data for any other company here through moneycontrol.com website. Is the best platform to collect the data related to company. So after collecting of these two companies data in the Excel sheet, the income statement, and this is, you can change sheet 2 as a balance sheet. So I suggested you that use Excel sheet only for doing of or performing of all the financial statements analysis. Here this is the financial statement analysis of TCS limited income statement and balance sheet. Here you can open the sheet 3 here. This is the raw data is available for us, both income statement and balance sheet. In the sheet 3 you can type this, you can change this sheet name as comparative income statement. You have to do comparative income statement as well as common size comparative balance sheet. So the same data you can copy this here, the same data you can copy here, and you can simply keep here and drag down these cells. And if you go to our predefined problems, we have from unit 4 and unit 5, there is a procedure is available to calculate the comparative statement. So already you are experienced about doing of the comparative income statement as well as comparative balance sheet. Use these formats. So in the Excel sheet, here this is comparative income statement, this is particulars. So particulars, so this is year, first year, second year. This is the current year, this is the previous year. So this is what absolute change. Absolute change, you can drag down the cell like this, absolute change. Then this is called as percentage change. This is percentage change. You can simply select all these. Even if you want to change the color also for the titles, you can do it here. Here I'm using different colors to highlight this. The in case of comparative, we can change this one is a comparative income statement. This is TCS Limited comparative income statement. So exactly in the middle you can take this one and you can use this function. So here this is TCS Limited comparative income statement. So here the formula we can use directly here. Use equal to, see, absolute increase or decrease. You can use absolute increase or decrease here. So by looking at this, see here so what is this? Find out the change in the absolute figures by subtracting the first year from the second year. So from the first year here 2022 and the second year is 2021 according to this problem. So you can select simply this one and do minus and this one divided by the first year. This is first year only, right? And select this one and this is absolute change only. Now first of all this is absolute change. What is the change? You can find it. This is a change you're observing here. Again I'm using this formula here. The absolute means what is the change in the percentage of the sales turnover from first year to second year. To find out that in the Excel sheet, equal to, this is first year minus this is the second year, enter. And if you want to calculate the like percentages, what is the percentage change here? To find out that, this formula directly we use it. So equal to this value divided by a first year value into 100. So if you want to reduce this decimal value, you can use this like that. Finally we got 15.20% change. Is this much of 15.20% increase in the sales turnover as compared to the previous year. The 15.20% of the revenue is increased for the TCS Limited. So like that you can simply drag down, because this formula is already inserted, like that you can do it. So once you complete this procedure, the next step is what is here, the writing of the interpretations. You have to write the interpretations by looking at this percentages changes and percentage changes. So based on that you have to write the interpretations, and finally you have to prepare a report on the activity of financial statement analysis. So any kind of questions on this, you feel free to raise the doubts through using my blogger. So thank you one and all.